president that said he would walk with these folks. We used to have a president that said, you know what, I'll be there for you when it's time, but I haven't found that president tonight, and we are 2 weeks into this starting tomorrow. It is a sad moment, and I will say tonight that if President Obama can't go on a road trip or say more than one soundbite to a local affiliate and realize that this is what 2012 is all about, if he can't unequivocally come out in support of every protester that has been out there peacefully trying to fight for their way of life and protect their kitchen table, if this president can't do that, then he does not deserve a second term as president. Now, the political calculation here, and you know what? I am so sick and tired of political calculations. Lindsey Graham said a mouthful on Meet the Press not long ago. He said the president better not get involved in these states' issues. Here it is.
When the president talks about Wisconsin, I think that really is inappropriate. The governor of Wisconsin is doing what he campaigned on.
It's just inappropriate for the president of the United States to stand up for workers. Tell me, Senator Graham from South Carolina, was it inappropriate for George W. Bush to jump on Air Force One and come back in the middle of the night and sign a law for one person named Terry Schiavo? Was he injecting himself in anything, trying to thwart off those liberal activist judges that you righties love to talk about? Don't give me this garbage, Senator Graham, about President Obama better not inject himself in this fight for American workers. That's what this is all about. And you know what? This could be a defining moment for liberals in this country to realize what this really is all about. You've got right-wing Republican governors who are backed up by a network and funded by a couple of brothers and now supported by the Supreme Court to get unlimited money to go after wage earners in America, and we're questioning whether the president should get involved or not? No. Well, we know that Lindsey Graham and the Republicans are not on the side of the American workers. They hate the American workers. In fact, not one of them has come out and said, hey, you guys over at GM, way to kick some ass, way to go. They can't do that because, you see, we taxpayers gave them a loan that they're paying back, and that's a success story, and we just can't have any of that because President Obama has his mitts all over it. But we're in our liberal locker room tonight, and I have to ask the question, Mr. President, why don't you go to Madison? Why don't you go stand up in front of those Americans and just tell them you don't have to give one of those great speeches that you give, but if you could just go there and say, keep going. I'm with you. Who cares what the Republicans say? Who cares what the right-wing talkers say? This is about 2012.